All right. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Welcome to the PNC Live Studio. I'm B-Dub. Do afternoons on 98.7 The Bull. I saw JT floating around. He got the flannel memo today. I did not. Who's here for the first time today? Awesome. Welcome. Love seeing new people. Got the regular crew up here. Some familiar faces. How y'all doing? Everybody good? A little cold out today, isn't it? Yeah, it's cold in here, so I can't imagine what it was like standing outside before doors open. Just a couple things before we get going. Make sure if you have your phone on you, please silence it. Please do not use any flash photography. Keep the flash turned off. Feel free to take video and pictures. Just make sure your flash and lights are turned off. And if you need to use the restroom during the show, it's just right out the door and up the ramp to the restroom. It's pretty simple. And just enjoy. Have fun. That's the biggest thing. And please tag us in your photos on your stories at 98.7 The Bull. And, of course, PNC Live Studio. We're excited to have this venue that is, we've been doing this, This room has been here for 15 years now, which is crazy. So we've had a lot of people and very excited about this rising superstar in country music to give you some music today. Please welcome to the PNC Live Studio, Meghan Patrick.
How are we doing today on this, what day is it? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Did you say it's Friday? You're joking, right? So this is what it's like being a musician. You never know what day it is. But that's all right. That's part of why I don't have a 9 to 5, and I don't need to know what day it is. I just need to know what stage I need to be on and all the words to my songs, and if I can remember that, then we're good. We're going to kick things off with one of the first songs I released off of my album Golden Child, which came out at the end of last year. And we just announced we're doing a Golden Child Deluxe, so Golden Child, the final chapter, coming out at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to play some of the songs off that record and maybe even like an unreleased one to try out on you. And this song is about learning how to love yourself after someone that was supposed to protect you and love you hurt you the most. And you know, it can really take a toll on you and make you wonder, well, what's wrong with me? You know, and why couldn't they love me? And you have to just kind of get to a place where you say, you know what? I'm going to love me whether they love me or not. So this is called Whether You Love Me or Not.
I quit looking in the mirror and seeing what you see, 'cause there ain't nothing wrong with that girl staring back at me. She's funny as hell, smart as a whip, and she doesn't take anyone's shit. I see myself so different now, but I haven't changed a bit. And the sun still shines even though you left. My heart's still beating there in my chest. It hurt a lot, but I still laugh. When I talk to God, he still talks back. I'm worth more than you ever thought, and I know now I'm better off, so I'm and seeing what you see. And the sun still shines even though you left. My heart still beating in my chest. It hurt a lot, but I still laugh. When I talk to God, He still talks back. I'm worth more than you ever thought. And I know now I'm better off, so I'm gonna love me whether you love me or not.
Thank you. Sorry, you can tell I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because I just went up and started without plugging my guitar in. But, you know, we figured it out halfway, and then it got stuck on that chord. And so anyway, that's how my morning's been going.
We like to make it a little awkward here in Portland, so there you go.
Also, I forgot my set list. So, Roger, wherever you are at while we do this, would you mind grabbing that out of the...
This works great because we're going to do a quick Q&A while he grabs that.
Perfect.
So it's
there
all
you
good.
are. I'm like, where is the voice?
The
God,
voice
is
of-
that you? No, it's just B-Dub.
The voice of Dub coming from the background. Megan, great to see you. We go back
see
a
you
long
too.
time. My
Yeah.
first time hanging out with you, I think we were in Napa, California, if you remember, and we're sitting in this spot in Napa, and it was like a tobacco shop that also had
When I bought the
whiskey.
Gandalf pipe?
Yeah, I look over and she's literally smoking out of a Gandalf pipe, and I felt peer pressured to buy a pipe as well. And my pipe was significantly smaller, and it was just very emasculating. Regardless, a few questions. We'll do a little game, and then here's some more music. That good with you guys? Yeah. Okay. So you give off this energy like I can outsing you and outshoot you. Which one do you get challenged on more, the music or the toughness?
I mean, probably the toughness. I mean, to me, like, music is not a competition. It's an expression, and you know, everybody has their own like unique individual gift and message and all that. So I don't really see it as like a competitive thing. But I can outshoot you.
I'm not gonna try to dispute
Just want to
that
say
at
I've
all.
never missed.
Like, I got my first callus of my life this year from my motorcycle handlebars, so I
Hey, that
I'm
is
not
so
gonna-
manly, dude. Like, I love that for you.
Do you want to see? Like, seriously, like it's right here. It's from the throttle. That's 6,000 miles for Fisher
I mean, if
House.
you don't
That's
have a
what-
throttle callus, are you even a man?
Right. That's
You
what
know?
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Wow. What's the most girly thing about you that would shock people?
I mean, I think what's funny is, you know, people see me as just being like so tough, and I kind of always was like a tomboy a little bit growing up, but like as I've gotten older, and I think especially because I've finally found so many other like positive women in my life, it kind of invited me to like be more open to my own femininity. You know, if you've listened to my records, you know, I had a very troubled relationship with my mother, and so I think I really shied away from a lot of my feminine things, and I built up this wall to be like so tough because I was trying to protect myself. And now it's like, you know, I'm in a healthy, loving marriage, and I have this incredible relationship with God that has just helped me to just really step into myself and be comfortable with myself. And so, I mean, I enjoy all the girly things. I mean, I get my nails done. You know, I love like putting together an outfit. I totally enjoy like girly shows and like all of it. I love my time with I love women. Like, women are the best. I'm such a girl's girl, so.
I love this era that we're in, you know, with you, with Lainey, with Ella Langley. Women are able to show that edge a little bit more, and that wasn't always the case in country music. Was there a moment for you where when you know, were just getting started that you're like, you know, I'm just done being polite, I'm gonna be authentic, and however it comes across is... Was that birth, pretty much, or
No, it really wasn't. I mean, I think it's fair to say I've always been as authentic as I was capable of being at any given time in my career, but definitely in the last 2 years, I've gone through just massive like healing and transformation just in my personal life and just as an artist. And I think, you know, like a lot of things in life, you kind of sometimes have to hit a rock bottom to kind of realize that you've not been living as your authentic self. And, you know, I got so caught up when I signed my first record deal. I just wanted so badly to like be successful. I was compromising all the time without even realizing it, because I was listening to all these voices, all these people saying, well, this is how it's always been done. And if you want to be successful, you got to do this and wear this and look like that and say this and don't say that. And don't tell people about this part of yourself, but tell them about this part, you know. And so, you know, I think Golden Child was, well, no, I know that Golden Child was that turning point for me, because I had lost my first record deal. I had been through hell and back with some of the people that I'd had around me on my team. And it kind of was like my rock bottom. And it was the first time in my life I ever actually let myself think, like, is this it? You know, is this as far as I go? And then I realized that's crazy, because, like, who am I? Like, do I really think I'm going to wake up every day and not think about songs and want to pick up a guitar? And am I going to go watch my husband play shows and not wish I was on the stage? Like, of course I'm going to want that. And so I just made a promise to myself, if I'm going to get back up and take another swing, I'm going to tell the truth and the whole truth, and I'm going to just be brutally honest. And I'm going to make the record that I want to make, no matter what other people are telling me. And I did that with this record. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm grateful for my team. Even when they pushed back, I pushed back harder. And, you know, I think the proof is in the pudding. I think people are really finally, I think the fans are so much more aware of authenticity than a lot of labels and industry people think. They know when you're telling the truth. They know when it comes from the heart, and I think it shows in this record.
We're going to put that statement to the test real quick. We're going to play a game called Tough or Total Lie. Okay. So I'm going to throw out some scenarios for you, and you just got to say tough if it's true, and obviously total lie if it's not.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
You guys ready for Meghan Patrick to be brutally honest here?
Oh, boy. Okay.
Shows up to the writing room in camo and Crocs and refuses to explain.
Truth, yeah. Tough, yeah.
Keeps a bug-out bag in the truck because she doesn't trust anyone.
Correct.
Was that the truth? Yeah? You got a
yeah.
go bag ready to go?
No,
Okay.
not a go bag. No, I don't trust most people, but I do
Okay.
trust my husband, so.
Once won a fight with a dude twice her size because he underestimated her. All right, Fifth Amendment on that one, okay? Has definitely cried in a Buc-ee's bathroom and then walked out like you were in a music video.
Listen, if you're
And
going
or
to be an
gas
artist,
station.
you got to learn how to cry in a bathroom and walk out looking like a rock star. That is
Okay.
part of the deal.
All right. Owns more knives than pairs of jeans. Will absolutely judge you based on how you hold a fishing rod.
No.
No?
I think that always bothers me, because I think, like, especially for women who wanted to get into, you know, the hunting world and fishing and all of that, I hate people who are, like, judgy and gatekeepy about it. I'm like, oh, cool, Tyler. Did you come out of the womb knowing how to, like, hold a gun and a fishing rod? Like, no, someone had to teach you, so don't be, like, a jerk about it. Like, somebody wants to learn, I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I'd love to teach you.
Fair. I love it. Last one. If an ex calls, lets it go to voicemail, but listens to it immediately because you're not a monster.
I'm a monster. I'm deleting.
There's a reason.
it.
Yeah, delete.
I do not care at all about what any of them have to say. It's
All right.
bye.
I love it. How'd she do? She do good? Yeah? You guys ready for some more music? Meghan Patrick here at the PNC Live Studio with 98.7 The Bull.
I feel like that was actually kind of a good segue to this next song. Because sometimes there's a truth and a lie, but sometimes, you know, things can be a little bit of a gray area, and two things can be true at the same time. You know, there's one big dichotomy in my life, which is, you know, I love what I do for a living. I love singing. I love performing, and you know, touring and seeing the world, playing my music. But I miss my house. I miss my husband. I miss my dogs. I miss being at home, and there's a lot of sacrifices. You know, I've missed birthday parties and weddings and baby showers and all these things because I'm out here chasing this dream. And I think there's a lot of things in life. I used to think everything was so black or white, and the older I've gotten, the more I realize it can be a little more complicated than that. And sometimes the reality is just two things can be true at the same time. So yeah, I wrote a song about it, and it just came out a couple of months ago, I guess. It's part of the deluxe, and it's called Both Can Be True.
You ever seen rain while the sun's out? Weeds growing right next to wildflowers. Ever hit the top of the mountain, not felt high enough? You ever been at home in a new town, drank away the sad happy hour, gotten what you wished for, wished it was back to the way it was? I've had peaks and valley seasons. The more I live, the more I'm seeing God's still good when hard times hit. You can be broke and still feel rich. A thankful heart, still want more. Be in one piece and feel a little torn. You can be on fire, running on fumes. Love someone who ain't the one for you. Walking that line right between the two. Laughing and crying and knowing that both can be true. You can still believe what you can't see. Say the sky's still blue even when it's falling. You can be loving the highway, hating as you fall from home. Still feel like a kid, even when the years say you're all grown. God's still good when hard times hit. You can be broke, still feel rich. A thankful heart, still want more. Be in one piece, feel a little torn. You can be on fire, running on fumes. Love someone who ain't the one for you. Walking that line right between the two. Laughing and crying and knowing that both can be true at the same time. What's right feels wrong, what's wrong feels right. Neither one's a lie. God's still good when hard times hit. You can be broke, still feel rich. A thankful heart, still want more. Be in one piece, feel a little torn. You can be on fire, running on fumes. Love someone who ain't the one for you. Walking that line right between the two. Laughing and crying and knowing that both can be true. Laughing and crying and knowing that both can be true.
Thank you. Make sure you go, download, stream, share it on your socials, tell everyone you know about it. And I really love the production too on the recorded version of that. A lot of people don't know I used to play in a bluegrass band before I came to country. I always say bluegrass was my gateway drug to country music, and I really kind of got to go back to my roots with the production of that song. So make sure you check it out. So, kind of piggybacking off of what I was talking about earlier in that song, being on the road and missing home. And then I get home for a while and I'm like, I kind of miss playing shows, And that's something that my husband and I go through a lot. For those of you that don't know, my husband is Mitchell Tenpenny. He's an artist as well. And I always struggled with writing love songs because they always just felt so cheesy to me and kind of like, well, that could have been written about anybody, And I wanted to write a love song that was really honest about what it's like for Mitchell and I to love each other and make our relationship work as two artists chasing the dream and, spending a lot of time apart. And it's a delicate dance, I just feel so lucky that I married somebody that, nobody wants to see me chase my dreams more than my husband. And I've never had that before. I've never had that kind of freedom to know that I can just get on the road and I'm not jeopardizing my relationship just by doing my job, you know. But it is hard, and sometimes I wonder, you know, what am I sacrificing? Am I trading in too much for this dream? Am I, you know, doing the right things? I'm trying to be a good wife and be, you know, a rock star. And hopefully, you know, one day, God willing, we get some kids, you know. And sometimes it's really overwhelming and a really bittersweet emotion, feeling all that at once. So I wrote a song about it, and it's called Letting Go of You. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm not. There we go.
Same white sheets, different hotel bed, sun peeking through the curtains, black coffee trying to soothe my head, and I'm wondering if it's worth it, still sweating out the whiskey from the night before, grab my guitar and drag my suitcase out the door. Yeah, I'm chasing my dream, but the man of my dreams is 3 states over, working on the same hangover. A few more miles down the road till I reach the next milestone, and I'm getting closer, but damn, I wish I knew how to hold on to all of this without letting go of you. Sure, we're making good money these days, but we ain't making babies. And trying to figure out how we're gonna do both, it's driving both of us crazy. We're just giving each other grace, turn into too much space. When does time run out on saying we got time? Yeah, I'm chasing my dreams, but the man of my dreams is 3 states over. It's heavy on our shoulders. A few more miles down the road, hope we reach that milestone, but we're getting older. Damn, I wish I knew how to hold on to all of this without letting go of you. You, yeah, I'm chasing my dream, but the man of my dreams is 3 states over, riding that same roller coaster. A few more miles down the road till I reach the next milestone, and I'm getting closer. But damn, I wish I knew how to hold on to all of this, 'cause I wanna hold on to all of this without letting go of you.
Thank you. That's one of my favorite songs on the record, and I've always been a B-side deep cut girl, even in the music, you know, all my favorite artists. So yeah, go check that one out on the record if you like it. Can I play you guys a brand new song, an unreleased song? Since we're talking about Mitchell, my husband, I'm like, that's how I make it up to him. I just sing songs about him while I'm on the road. And I'm like, well, I'm singing about you. I'm thinking about you. But this song will be coming out at the top of the year, and pretty much all of the songs on the deluxe are songs I've mostly written since the release of Golden Child, and that record is very much a journey of healing. It's meant to be listened to top to bottom in order. I was very intentional about the way I ordered the songs and made the record, because to me, I don't know about you, I still listen to whole records, and I love a concept record that tells a story. And I know that the industry has shifted so much to focusing on singles and viral moments, but I guess I'm old school. I still like whole records, and so a lot of those songs are kind of about what I've been through and what I've learned since the release of Golden Child, because it's honestly been the most incredible, crazy year of my life, just in so many ways. But this song is the exception, and it's interesting because I wrote this song almost 7 years ago when Mitchell and I first started dating, and I always loved this song, and I thought it was special, but I just always had this gut feeling every time we got ready to make a record. I was like, I don't know, I don't think it goes on this record, or there was something that just told me to hold off on it. And I think part of it was, the way it was originally written, and like if you were to hear the demo and then hear how it turned out, it's like almost two different songs just musically. And I think part of it was waiting to find, the right producer that could bring it to what it is now with me. And, I wrote this about Mitchell. I went through a lot of abusive relationships before I met him, and jokes aside, everybody talks about me being tough. I mean, that was a trauma response, not a personality. And when I met Mitchell, it was the first time I really actually felt safe with a man, and not just physically but emotionally. To be able to, I realized I didn't have to be so tough around him all the time. I could break down in front of him, and I could cry in front of him, and I knew he wasn't going to try and use it against me, And so I wrote this song called Safe Place to Break, and I'm glad I held on to it, not just because of how it turned out production-wise, but because I think it is actually so much more true and deeper and more meaningful now than it was back then. I thought I loved him then, but it doesn't even compare to the love that we have now and the bond that we have. So this is called Safe Place to Break. Wait, hold on, let me get some water. I'm talking too much, my mouth is getting dry. All right, guitar is on, let's do it. I will be thinking about it the whole time that it's not in tune. And even if you can't hear it, I can hear it. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves, Anybody got any good jokes? That's better. Okay. Is this on? Okay, we're good.
Been known to break down in the cab of my truck. I left a few tears rolling down this old flat top. I want some drinker when the hurt's all bound up. Just a rolling stone, nowhere to go, no reason to stop. Yeah, but you're changing, baby. You're the only one that saved me from the hurt, from the hell I was fighting all by myself. When I need to cry, you're patient. When I need some time, you're space, yeah. You're the smile, you're the arms, you're the face of my saving grace. Yeah, you're a safe place to break. You held on while I held on to being tough. when I had my doubts, he knew what to say. He didn't try to blame me when I tried to mess it up. He knew I never had to say place to break. Yeah, but you changed it, baby. You're the only one that saved me from the hurt, from the hell I was fighting all by myself. When I need to cry, you're patient. When I need some time, you're space, yeah. You're the smile, you're the arms, you're the face of my saving grace. Yeah, you're the safe place to break. Oh, yeah. Y'all give it up for Nick Ryan. He used to build up walls and no one could break through. I used to think there was nothing stronger than 90 proof. Yeah, but you changed it, baby. You're the only one that saved me from the hurt, from the hell I was fighting all by myself, all by myself. When I need to cry, you're patient. When I need some time, your space, yeah. You're the smile, you're the arms, you're the face of my saving grace. Yeah, you're the safe place to breathe. Yeah, you're a safe place, a safe place, a safe place to break.
Thank you. January 9th, you can pre-save Golden Child Deluxe. These songs are truly just some of my favorites I've ever written, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. Let's have some fun. Let's do something kind of fun. Sorry, I'm like, every time I take a sip of water, I'm like, I gotta do this quick. Awkward silence, oh no. So I did ask before we came up here if I could play this song because you guys haven't figured out here. We have not figured it out down south in Tennessee. But, and actually, I'm wearing a Willie Nelson shirt today, so it feels like I kind of have to play this song. So this song, it's a little bit about Willie Nelson's favorite plant. But it's mostly about protecting your peace. And for me, you know, the older I get, the more I realize I don't need a lot of friends. I just need a few really good ones. And if someone is in my orbit and they're making me feel like I can't be my normal self, or they're just bringing down the vibe, like, I'm out of there. I'm done with people pleasing. Like, if I'm not having a good time or you're killing my vibe, I'm gonna hillbilly slip out of there. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get stoned alone with my dogs, and I will not apologize for it. So this song's called Stoned Alone.
Think we might be growing apart. Lately I've been finding it hard to make you happy. Nothing makes you happy anymore. Can't lie, kinda killing my vibe. But always want to go to the bar, but I just want to look at the stars and talk about UFOs, Bermuda Triangles, play some rock and roll. And if that don't sound like a good time, that's fine. I'd rather be stoned alone instead with you and your bad attitude, yeah, on my own. Protecting my peace, living in a blue dream. 'Cause every time you come around, you bring my heart down. Just leave me in my cloud of smoke. 'Cause I'd rather be stoned alone. Yeah. And maybe you'd be happier if you just took a toke, if you want to. 'Cause I'd rather be stoned alone instead of with you and your bad attitude on my own. Protecting my peace, living in a blue dream. 'Cause every time you come around, you bring my heart down. Just see me in my cloud of smoke. 'Cause I'd rather be stoned alone. Just see me in my cloud of smoke. 'Cause I'd rather be stoned alone. Come on, baby, don't smoke a little weed. I promise it'll make you happy, baby. Baby, please, baby, please, do what you need.
Thank you. And again, I'm sorry, I'm gonna totally shamelessly plug my record, but if you love that song, you've got to hear the recorded version, because I do have one of my co-writers, Kaden Smith, featuring on it, and she sings her butt off. She is truly just, I think, one of the most talented and underrated singers and songwriters in Nashville. So go check her out too, because she's like one of my idols. So it was really cool to get to write that song with her and have her record on it. She's doing like some Aretha level stuff on that song, so y'all need to go check it out. You guys are so quiet. I need you to start talking when I sip the water, okay? It's giving me anxiety. All right, well, I think this is going to be our last song. And, I mean, this song is changing my life and my career right now. And I still remember the day I got back the first rough demo of this song, and I cried, and I just knew, I'm like, this is it. This is the single. This is going to be my first single to American radio. And, you know, I did have to fight for it a little bit. There were some other songs, and I loved all of the songs, but I think for me, this one, the message was so important. And I thought, you know, if this is going to be the song who tells everyone who Meghan Patrick is, then that would be, in my world, that's perfect, because, you know, I think it really encompasses a lot of what the whole record is about and what I'm about as a person, as an artist, and the kind of message I want to put out into the world. I want to put good things into the world. I want you to walk out of here feeling empowered and healed, and like just having the courage to just be yourself and set the boundaries you need to set to be happy in your life, and know that like nothing is impossible, you know. And this song is about a little bit kind of about my journey just of chasing this dream. I've been chasing this dream since I was 13 years old. I had my first band, and I'm 38 years old now. And in a lot of ways, I used to think, oh my gosh, like I'm so far behind. You know, I'm up against these 25-year-old women, and I'm like, you know, in the music industry, it's like, well, she's over 30, just put her out to pasture. She's, you know, basically a dried up old husk at this point. And but I mean, it's the truth, and it is something I've dealt with in the industry. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that everything has happened the way it has when it has, because I know I have something to say. I've lived a lot of life. I've lived through a lot of pain and a lot of good times, and this was kind of me. If I could write a letter and send it back in time to my younger self, give her a little bit of advice, and maybe save her a little bit of heartbreak, but that's where the good songs come from. So I wouldn't change it if I could. But, it's just kind of about staying true to yourself when you chase the dream. The industry is going to tell you there's only one way to do it, and a lot of times that one way to do it means sacrificing your things that you might not be so proud of when you get to the end of it. And I personally, when I get to the top of the mountain I'm climbing, I want to be able to turn around and feel proud about the way I got there, and know that I didn't step on anybody to get there, and I stayed true to myself. I did it with integrity, and I did it with songs that mean something and hopefully put something good back into the world. So this is my single, Golden Child, and I want to thank the Bull. Thank you so much for having me and for playing my song. It means the world, and we're almost top 20, which for me as a new female artist on an indie label is kind of insane. So wherever you are at in your life, don't ever let anybody tell you it's too late to get where you're going and to chase the dream. Everybody's path is different, and when you get older, that just means you got more to say. So this song is called Golden Child.
Daydreamer with a head in the sky.
guys so much. I'm Meghan Patrick. Thank you for being here.
Give it up one more time for Meghan Patrick with 98.7 The Bull. We're going to let Meghan get a grab, freshen up, I guess. Not that you need to freshen up, but if you want to take a little breather.
What are you trying to say? You saying I don't look good, I don't smell good?
I've been married 11 years. I know not to say shit right now.
That's right, good man.
So we're going to let Meghan take a little break, and she's going to come up and take some pictures and meet everybody. So just hang in your seats, and we'll get you up and on your way. And thank you for coming down to the PNC Live Studio today.